In this video, we're going to talk about the differences and the similarities between L-Theanine and lion's mane mushroom, but more importantly, also really help you understand which one is better for you specifically. So first, what are the differences between L-Theanine and lion's mane mushroom? First, let's talk about the active compounds that are happening within each one of these supplements. L-Theanine, of course, has theanine, which works by promoting production of neurotransmitters such as GABA, which have relaxing effects on the brain, versus lion's mane mushroom, which contains a variety of bioactive compounds, which these compounds have been linked a potential neuroprotective and cognitive enhancement in the brain. Now, the second big difference is the cognitive benefits between lion's mane and also L-Theanine. Now, L-Theanine have the properties to promote relaxation without sedation, which is really beneficial to not have those sedative effects, but it also has been known to really improve focus, reducing anxiety, as well as improving productivity, enhancing cognitive performance. Versus lion's mane, on the other hand, how it improves cognitive benefits is that it has been known to improve memory, enhance neuroplasticity, and has also been known to stimulate nerve growth factors. Now, the third thing, this is where it does get a little bit more different between lion's mane mushroom and L-Theanine, is mood and stress management. L-Theanine is definitely very well known to help with stress and mood regulation because of the increasement of GABA, but it's also been known to help improve levels such as dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. So there's definitely a lot of benefits to L-Theanine, improving a lot of these different stress hormones and stress neurotransmitters. And so therefore it does provide a lot of benefit in that capacity. Lion's mane mushroom, on the other hand, there is very little evidence of here to prove that it does help with stress or managing mood. Now, the fourth area that I think are big differences here is the capacity of improving with energy. Now, lion's mane mushroom hasn't been really shown that it necessarily directly improves energy, but I know for myself, when I have taken lion's mane, it has definitely improved my energy over time. It's definitely helped with a lot of my patients and clients improve with their energy. And my belief is the reason this is probably happening is because of its stimulant property effects of stimulating nerve growth factors. Versus L-Theanine, because it isn't really directly improving energy, I don't think it's something that's really necessarily benefiting energy, but it does in another way. So L-Theanine is really great for relaxation and is really great to take at night. So if you're someone that stresses at night and can't fall asleep because you're ruminating and stressing at night, L-Theanine has really been showing a lot of benefits in helping with sleep. Definitely helps a lot with my patients when they're ruminating at night. I will give them L-Theanine and then they can sleep better. So because they're sleeping better, guess what? They're going to have better energy because they got a good night's rest. So it might not be directly improving energy, but because it helps improve sleep, in a way, it is also impacting your energy levels. The fifth differences between this is when it comes to the immune system. Now, L-Theanine hasn't really shown any benefits per se directly helping with the immune system, but lion's mane, on the other hand, contains beta glucans, which are properties known for boosting the immune system. So definitely there's been benefits in research on this where lion's mane mushroom can also benefit our immune system, which obviously is something that can be really beneficial for our health. Another big, huge difference between lion's mane mushroom and L-Theanine is the neuroprotective effects. Now, L-Theanine really hasn't shown any benefits to this, but lion's mane mushroom really has. It has been known to actually stimulate nerve growth factors and also have a lot of neuroprotective effects. And really the seventh area that I think is very different is about productivity and having more of a clarity mind. L-Theanine has definitely proven itself to, and even for myself, I find that I am definitely have a lot more clear, focused mind when I'm on L-Theanine, especially with also a lot of my patients and clients. And this is probably due to it is helping improving levels of dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, a lot of different stress levels to help us have more of that clear, focused mind. Versus lion's mane mushroom, there hasn't been any really research on this to really show that it benefits per se clarity of mind or productivity. And that's where I think L-Theanine wins in this category. If you're finding any value in this video, then you should subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future videos that we talk about how to optimizing your brain. Now let's talk about the similarities here real quick. There's very few. I think lion's mane mushroom and L-Theanine have some benefits that are similar as far as the cognitive benefits, but are definitely addressing it in different ways. So for example, both L-Theanine and lion's mane do improve focus just in different ways, like we talked about before of all the differences. What I would say is lion's mane mushroom helps more with, I would say, more the memory part because it's improving neuroplasticity versus L-Theanine is helping more for relaxation and having clarity of mind. But they are both benefiting cognitive output. Now, when I decide to give, for example, L-Theanine to my patient, the reason I would be giving this is one, I do like to test first to see where their maybe stress levels are at. their cortisol, but also looking at things that possibly might be out of balance in their different types of neurotransmitter testing that could benefit with taking something like L-Theanine. But if it is just based off symptom base, I usually will look if they're very highly stressed, especially at night. That's when I would want to give something like L-Theanine to not only help with the stress levels, but also help with their good quality of sleep because of ruminating so much at night. I also recommend to give it to them during the day if they feel very agitated and stressed throughout the day, and that is impacting their focus and why they take it, they can have more of that clear, focused mind. Now, when it comes to lion's mane mushroom, why I would recommend and give lion's mane mushroom to my patient or client, it really comes down to, are they needing improvement in their memory? Are they needing improvement in cognitive output? Or are they having a declining brain capacity where maybe they need to increase and stimulate nerve growth factors? So typically when I'm recommending this is something I might add additional. There's usually not typically testing I'm doing for this. It's just something I will additionally add for additional benefit if it makes sense. If I find that my patient's having a severe issues with memory issues, as well as having issues with even some cases with low energy, that also lion's mane mushroom tends to also benefit in that capacity. So definitely both of these are beneficial, but I think it's really important to understand the differences between other different supplements that are also very similar. So for example, L-Theanine is very similar properties to something like L-Tyrosine. There's a lot of benefits there. So you should watch this video next of where I talk about the differences between L-Theanine and L-Tyrosine and what you should be looking for if finding the right one for you. So watch this video next.